So it's been about a week of not taking, or of taking non or atomoxetine, which is Strattera, and and so I figured I'd say what I think about it after like 1 week of taking it. Is so I kind of got this whole theory about everything. Like I kind of think that people that have ADHD, from kind of what I understand, is that it makes your is maybe you have more dopamine or something like that, and I should check it out more. But and then there's the more dopamine you have, it could go to being schizophrenia and stuff. The thing I But the thing I notice is, like, usually in the morning, I'm well, with ADHD, I mean, I was gonna say, I think that makes you have a chance to be more addicted to like alcohol, and the reason why is because and so like I got diagnosed by this guy that wrote a book about it and was on an ABC show when I was a kid. At least that's what I think, because I think I remember him, and then he diagnosed me in like the 3rd grade, ADHD, and then I got put on Ritalin, and then I was sorry, I'm kind of tired. I was put on Ritalin, and then and then he was on ABC on the Today Show. So like I always felt like there's like something I need, you know? Like I think even since I was a kid, like I would get really into like basketball or something like that. I was really like athletic, you know, like I was always into exercising a lot. But I also did have times where I was depressed as a kid. And I went to a counselor when I was in a little kid, like 5 or 6 or something like that. I remember going, and it's really hard to say, you know, what it is that makes you so I guess I would explain my life as being really up and really down. There's not a lot of in between, and those in between moments is what I feel like I'm searching for, to have my brain like feel like it's fully connected to where I can, you know, go into work and talk to people. Like for example, like I like paying my bills when I feel like my brain is all totally connected, and I can feel normal. And but if I'm really I feel like I'm only remembering certain things when I'm feeling that good, and that I'm gonna have a certain kind of conversation because I'm that good. So in a way, you know, I don't know if it's a type of bipolar, but I always explain on my videos through the year how I get kind of depressed in the winter, and instead of that being depressed in the summer, it's usually I'm kind of mad. If I'm not depressed, but I get frustrated, and it's not anything that I really act out on in a way where where being angry influences my life at all. It's just a feeling I have at times that I'm like, why is this taking so long? You know, everybody has feelings, and I mean, we are who we're supposed to be. But I always feel that I'm like, there's something I want, you know, and so when I started drinking alcohol, I knew I shouldn't do it because like alcoholism in my family and stuff. And then I just did, and when I did, I was like, whoa, this drug is like awesome. Like this makes me feel good all the time. So, and over the years, you know, the older I've got, the less it makes me feel good, to the point where now, you know, it doesn't totally make me feel good anymore. So it's easier for me to stop and quit and everything like that. So with this drug, I don't know if you relate to my story, but usually in the morning I'm really kind of depressed, and as the day goes on, and this happens always, or at least, you know, in the last probably 10 years, then as the day goes on, I get more and more energy to where I'm feeling really, really good at night, you know. It's almost like I start out feeling really bad in the morning, and as the day goes on, I feel really good at night. And a lot of people I meet, I go, are you a morning or night person? And some people are like, I'm definitely a night person. But some people I meet say, Well, I don't know. I think I'm a morning person, and I'm always like, how do you not know what you are, you know? Because for me, I can just say, yeah, I'm a night person. In the morning, I wake up sometimes so depressed and thinking about all my bills and things that I need to do that I'm actually depressed, you know? And it's hard for me to get up and get moving. Well, a thing that amoxicillin does that I've noticed is it's a non-epinephrine uptake. So that means that it makes your non-epinephrine higher in your body, and there's a lot of stuff that goes along with that. I think it changes a lot of like dopamine, testosterone. I don't know. It's a big change in your body. And so I was gonna say, driving through a lot of traffic right now, is that the thing I notice about this drug is when I'm fluctuating, feeling good or bad in the daytime, it's really easy for me to want to say, well, why don't I drink a beer, because that'll make me be how I want to feel. Or why don't I take some kratom? That helps me kind of focus and have a feeling. And I'm always searching for a feeling of some kind. So this drug, actually what it does is that I think it's been a week, and it makes me feel like I feel less. Like I'm less emotional about things. And I'm more, I'd say, kind of logical maybe. I'm more like, I need to do this today. A friend calls me and I'm like not as interested in talking. Usually I talk for hours, you know. So it makes me not be basing my life on a feeling like I want to do this, make this art or something like that. And instead, it makes me not as interested. I would say that I don't feel as interested in like being strung out over a day. A lot of the times I'm like, I need to lift weights today, but I also need to draw this picture tonight, and I need to, and I'm not saying that's bad. I think it's good to be, you know, who you are and have everything. Like, I think that's cool if you can live that way, but even with money, it's like a constant kind of like loneliness, kind of like feel of the world at times, and I kind of get detached and distant, and I end up drinking, and I don't know, you know, like, anyway, so this kind of medicine really makes me feel like I don't need anything else. Like, I don't need alcohol or caffeine. I wasn't feeling it for a few days, and now I kind of notice it, and it gives me a little energy. Maybe I'm getting used to this medicine. Maybe my tolerance is going up. Alcohol is like, it really takes the want to drink away, which is really nice, you know. I quit taking kratom, which was the first time, you know, not the first time, but it's way easier. It's way easier to quit it now, and I haven't been taking it, and I kind of got sick of kratom too, just the anxiety that I got from it after so long. And so this medicine makes me feel like, the way that it makes me feel is like in the morning I feel the same as I do at night. So that's really weird that it does all that. So I'd say it's good in that sense, you know. It makes it so I can just get up, go do all the stuff I want to do in a day, pay all the bills, do all the things I need to do. So it's called anamoxetine Strattera, and it's like, I feel like it does balance out your day, you know. I don't know what kind of long-term effects that's gonna have, but it's and I wouldn't say it's even a fun drug. Maybe if you took a bunch, you could feel like, or a high milligram, but I don't really. I'm taking a pretty low milligram. I think it's like 40 milligrams, and it doesn't really make anything fun. It just makes it easier to do stuff that's boring. And it does take away anxiety. So I noticed that a little bit. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know if I'd recommend it to anybody. Like, I think if you wanna quit kratom and alcohol and just have it easier to quit those things and focus on your life for a period of time, it's helping me right now, but it's only been a week, and so I don't know. It's hard to say with it. I do like it that it's that it makes things a little bit different, you know, a little bit. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell, but it's enough to where I feel like all day long I'm making progress toward single goals instead of doing like multiple things at the same time. Where before I felt more fulfilled, like saying I'm gonna make art and like do a ton of things, to now where I feel like I'm just kind of doing just the things that I need to get done to get to where I want to go. So that's good, you know. So anyway, I figured I'd make this video of a week of taking Strattera, and I think things will I think it'll be better for me pretty soon. I'm thinking of getting a new job and stuff, so things will be interesting again in life for sure. And I think though, you know, that other than taking a drug, like this drug reminds me, I was reminded by taking this drug that really there's some things you just need in life, like shelter, water, a person, you know, family, support, like friends. Like those are what really is important, you know, when people like something about who you are and you got time to spend, and if you don't have to worry with stress about bills and you can make a goal, you know, make goals. I think that all that balance is really what you are more looking for, would be more important, like beneficial overall, than taking a drug because you're working 70 hours a week and you don't have all of those, kind of parts and necessities that you need. So anyway, that's my video, and I'll keep making more Strattera videos and quitting drinking videos, and good luck quitting. The one last thing I'd want to say is that this drug does completely take away the wanting to even take a pill of kratom. So if anybody is having problems with kratom, you know, Strattera might help them. It really helped me. This drug does have a few side effects, but anyway, yeah. So it's a thing. It's a drug, you know. It changes your body. So good luck out there. Keep quitting, and I'll keep making these videos.